Right, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Info 1 to Side Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon, and this is my second attempt. First attempt did not encode properly, so half an hour wasted. Um, and this is going to be your Destination X 2017 preview. What should happen, what might happen, or will most likely happen, and what should absolutely not happen. Okay, first of all, yes, I know the news that Alberto El Patron, he got stripped of the belt and like whatnot. Now GFW is saying that this was GFW's and El Patron's decision, but El Patron is saying this is completely El Patron's decision and thought it would be best for business if El Patron stripped the belt and stripped the belts and gave somebody else an opportunity. Well, if this is the case, then he has a point there, because a lot of people were angry at Impact Wrestling for giving El Patron the belt instead of one of their own guys. So let's get this out the way first. The absolute worst thing they can do right now, and the thing they absolutely should not do right now, is give the world title to an ex WWE employee who has never wrestled for Impact Wrestling on TV or on pay-per-view before. There are rumors out there that Johnny Mundo, has signed with the company, and he's gonna work these Impact Wrestling tapings. The current Lucha Underground and AAA heavyweight champion. Do not put the belt on Johnny Mundo if he shows up. John Hannigan, whatever he wants to call himself, on Impact Wrestling. Do not put the belt on him if he shows up. Now, here's what you do with this situation. Have a miniature version of the Bound for Glory series. A miniature version of the Bound for Glory series, and have the finals at Bound for Glory. And have the finals between, let's say, a Lashley or somebody else versus an Eli Drake. And have Eli Drake win the belt at Bound for Glory. God damn it, it's on and off rain. Right, there's one possibility. Another possibility. Now, since you don't have El Patron, so you don't have an opponent for Low Key, somehow make a convoluted story, hotshot booking, and put the world title on Low Key, and have, in that way, turn Lashley face, and then have Eli Drake take the belt off Low Key at Bound for Glory or whatever. Okay. Finally, a third thing that can happen, because I read the preview of Destination X on ImpactWrestling.com. They said that a former X Division champion is returning to the scene to establish himself or whatnot. Okay, given the current roster, look, it might be Eddie Edwards or it might not be Eddie Edwards. Because Eddie Edwards right now should not wrestle in the X Division. Eddie Edwards should wrestle in the... No, I mean, he's okay in the X Division, but I think he will do better in the Impact Grand Championship division. Okay. Or in a tag division with somebody else. It never hurts to it never hurts to try. Not Mahabali Shera, please. Not Mahabali Shera. Don't use Eddie Edwards as a boo shield for Mahabali Shera. Or, dude, actually Mahabali Shera is... Dude, as surprising as this might sound, compared to Jinder Mahal and Mahabali Shera, Mahabali Shera is much more over than Jinder Mahal. Dude, what does this tell you about how badly they failed with Jinder Mahal? Jinder Mahal has absolute go away heat. Mahabali Shera, a lot of people don't like Mahabali Shera, but in the audience we can see people doing the Shera shuffle. And that annoying as stereotypical Bollywood 1995 dancing. Okay, now let's see. If it's not Eddie Edwards, who I believe is still in Japan right now, if it's not like from what I last heard, that's why I don't think he was part of these last tapings. So I don't know when he's going to be done in Japan. And in fact, Moose is also not scheduled to be on Destination X. EC3 or advertised to be on Destination X. EC3 is not advertised to be on Destination X. So there are very weak rumors out there. Very weak rumors. The reason why it's weak because there's a certain no compete clause. But the rumor is that the WWE was willing to waive this no compete clause to get rid of this particular employee. If this is the case, big if, that other person might just be Austin Aries. And by God, if it's Austin Aries, here is one of the very, very few times I will make this exception. If GFW, maybe this is just me, but if GFW put the belt on Austin Aries, if GFW puts the belt on Austin Aries, the World Heavyweight title, and has him going to a 3-month program with Eli Drake, and then have Austin Aries put over Eli Drake at Bound for Glory, I will be, guys, I will be ecstatic. You know, I might start buying Impact Wrestling merchandise again. There was one point, yeah, right here, yeah. This shows I actually, during its TNA days, I was buying TNA merchandise. I usually do this when I'm extremely happy with the company. I'm like, you know what, I'll go the extra mile and give them a little bit of extra extra support by buying one of their merchandise. Okay, but yeah, for me at least, that's the best case scenario that can happen. Austin Aries comes in, gets the X Division or the World Title belt, and puts over Eli Drake at Bound for Glory. The best scenario that could happen. If Austin Aries gets the belt and does not put over Eli Drake at Bound for Glory, then I'll be very, very disappointed. The end result must be Eli Drake with the belt. The end result. Okay, now we went over what absolutely should not happen and part of what might or what should happen. Okay, now let's preview this card. And yes, there are also rumors out there that, not rumors, there's also this is released by GFW that, the next inductees to the GFW Hall of Fame class will be revealed. More inductees. Okay, so let's go over this. The card: Gail Kim versus Siena. What should happen, personally, uh, I wouldn't mind if Gail Kim wins. I would, because it's it's Gail Kim. It's the best North American in-ring performer, in-ring female performer of all time. Period. Sorry, Lita and Trish Stratus, in terms of in-ring performance, does not dine with in Gail Kim's table. They go to the kids table. Gail Kim pretty much alone, occupying that table. That damn good is Gail Kim. But what I think what is most likely to happen is Sienna retaining by Sienna no, by nefarious means, which means that the win will not be clean. And in the end, Sienna will put over Ali, and if Ali can just improve much more in the ring, because here's the thing: if you have an enduring character, that's good. But look what happened to Bailey. You have to be very good in the ring. Bailey is horrible in the. Bailey is just garbage in the ring. This is why, a lot of people boo her, like this, and she's corny. She's corny and she's irritating. Yeah. So Ali cannot let that happen to her. Like, with some good in-ring performance, if Ali wins against Sienna, and if that leads into a Rosemary and Ali feud once more, I'll be very happy. So either way, what cannot happen is Sienna beating Gail Kim clean. Like 100% clean. Sienna beating Gail Kim 100% clean. That cannot happen. Okay. Because, sorry, Sienna has not shown to be that versatile in the ring, because a lot of her moves, she does are sloppy and whatnot. But Gail Kim is not afraid of taking bumps, though. So we'll see. Next, we have Bobby Lashley versus Matt Seidel. What I think should happen. What I and it's also announced that I think so Dan Lambert is gonna be in Lashley's corner. What I what I think. No, first of all, let's say what I think is gonna happen. Like, what might happen. What might happen is that Lashley might actually lose this match, but not in a clean fashion. Maybe Dan Lambert interferes or whatnot. I don't know. What I think, no, no, what I want to see happen. What I want, what I want to see happen is now. See, here's the complicated scenario. Bobby Lashley defeats Matt Seidel clean. Then Bobby Lashley continues his attack on Matt Seidel. And if the Austin Aries rumors are true, Austin Aries comes out to the rescue. And this starts a Lashley versus Austin Aries feud, which I'll be very happy with. Or, you can take it from there. Okay. And if the Austin Aries rumors are not true, um, w- I want Lashley to win, but I want Lashley to lose in the end. I don't want to see I don't want to see that belt on Lashley again. Although in in this circum under these circumstances, I can understand. I can understand, like, why Lashley might actually, like, why why company might put the belt on Lashley again. You know, but whatever. Like, what absolutely cannot happen. Either face or heel. Lashley cannot come out of Bound for Glory as the World Heavyweight Champion, because here the Bound for Glory road begins. But either way, I'll be like, either way, if Seidel wins, protecting Lashley, or if Lashley wins, I'll be good with it. You know, like, I have no issues. So, hmm. Siena versus Sting, Lashley versus Sting. I'm sorry, I might be missing one match. Siena, Loki was there, the ladder match, and then there was one more. Okay, I might be forgetting one match, but like, if I remember it in time, I will mention in the video. If not, like, I'll just mention in the comment section. Okay. The next match, uh, Sanjay Dutt versus Trevor Lee for the X Division title for the X Division Championship in a ladder match. What I think will happen is Trevor Lee beats Sanjay Dutt. What I think should happen is Sanjay Dutt beating Trevor Lee and Sanjay Dutt dropping the belt at Bound for Glory. And or if Dawson's rumors are true, he, instead of the Lashley match appearance, he can appear at this match as well. Or, like, whoever that returning X Division champion is, interfere in, or make yourself known in this, make your presence felt in this match. Either way, this match has to deliver. Absolutely has to deliver. I'm pretty sure there was one match. I can't quite remember. Hold up.
Movie maker. C. My movie. OS. $5%. My 10 here. 14015 underscore price
No.
FPL number. Get off. Good research. Webcam recorded.
All right. It seems I've deleted that file, but yeah. Wait. Why am I? Wait. There was the knockouts. I'm sorry. I'm just doing this on the fly. There's a knockouts match. There was the Lashley versus thing. There was the El Patron versus Loki. There was a fifth match. Okay, but I'm sorry. Like, once I remembered, I'll mention in the comment section below. Okay. You also have the debut of Ohio versus everything. How they do this, it'll be nice to see how they do this. But overall, this card looks very, very stacked. Why can't I remember that? But anyways, they have a spot open right now, since Alberto El Patron is I believe is still suspended, and I don't think they're gonna, if they release his suspension at Destination X, I don't think it's gonna be a good move, because this will just show that, Impact Wrestling, they don't have a straight head on their, on their shoulders, and they're like, reneging on, major decisions that they're making. You can't just retract them, at the snap of a finger like that. But yeah, if you got, like, I'm sure I missed one match. Don't forget to mention in the comment section below, and let me know what your predictions are for Destination X in the comment section below. And personally, guys, this is what is going to start the SummerSlam weekend, the SummerSlam week of good wrestling. It's not NXT Takeover. It's Destination X. NXT takeover is gonna be pretty good because there has not been a bad NXT takeover to date. There has not been a bad NXT takeover. But yeah, you have Destination X. Don't like no $10 on a network. None of that. Free TV. 9/8 Central. Don't miss it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at TanTaker01 and leave a comment. This is the MC Time on the Reside signing out.